Hey guys, welcome to the Horse Knowledge Blueprint podcast, or show I should say, since we are more a YouTube show instead of a podcast. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about CLOSRE. Let's get into it. So before we talk about CLOSRE, which is the last part of this 4-part series that I've been doing on the Horse Whisperer Way or understanding horse language, check out kaydobson.com/4-secrets, which is the handout I've been giving people. It's a guide for free. You can just click on it, send me your email, and I will send you that guide right to your inbox where you can kind of go back on this series and have some written form of what we went over the last couple weeks. Okay, back to the episode. So on this episode, we're talking about CLOSRE. CLOSRE with your horse is super important, and there's 2 parts to it. So part 1, ending things on a high note with your horse. Not ending things in a poor way where you walk off frustrated or your horse is upset and it's obvious with their body language and they're flipping out and you're flipping out and then you part ways. No. Ending on a high note means that the way that you both end things is amicable and peaceful. And that's what you want. You want to end things with your horse in a peaceful way. Part 2 is ending in a way that you could look back on and be happy with. So telling your horse they did a great job, followed by giving your horse some affection, letting them know they did a good job, maybe even giving them a treat, just to kind of close the gap of everything that you did from intention to CLOSRE. And whatever training between those 2 parts you did, ending with that first part, which is making sure that you're ending on a good note, but then the way you leave things with CLOSRE, meaning telling your horse that you care about him, telling him you love him, ending and walking away with a good energy, a good emotion, and leaving your horse feeling comfortable and emotionally peaceful from whatever situation that you had created with it to begin with. Whether it was a training regimen or a riding expedition or maybe even a show, who knows? Whatever you intended to do with your horse and you carried out, make sure that that CLOSRE piece is there. Because at the end of the day, we don't know, and not to be morbid, but we don't know if that's the last time we're going to see our horse. Things happen all the time, both to us and to the horses. And, you know, like I said, not to sound morbid and end this on a bad note, but it's true. And I feel like we take advantage of, well, not advantage, but I feel like we take for granted the time that we're given. And I think it's really important that we are very conscious and intentional about how we end things with both horses and humans, because you really don't know if that's the last time that you're going to see him. You hope next day you go out there and feed your horse that they're doing well and fine, and most likely they will be, but you don't want to end on a bad note, and you definitely don't want to end with both of your emotions in a bad way, because the way that the horse's brain works is whatever you left it with, it remembers, and the next day when you come back, it could still have that bit of fear or anxiety from leaving the situation bad the day before. So that being said, that wraps up this 4-part series of the Whisperer Way, or understanding horse language a little bit better, and how important CLOSRE is, and leaving things on a high note, and making sure that you are emotionally good and your horse is emotionally good, or physically good rather, low stress, peaceful, when you depart from their presence. So I hope this was helpful. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.